Too close to call. The early results coming in from across the state with President Trump at the moment leading former President Joe Biden here in Michigan, but still a lot of votes left to count.
And in the race for 270 electoral votes, this is where we stand right now with none of the battleground states called as of yet. And with a record number of mail-in votes this election, it was always going to be a late night for the results coming in.
That's what we are seeing. In fact, in many spots across the country, with the possibility that we may not know of a winner at all by the time the evening is done. Let's take a look at where the popular vote stands right now. This is nationally, as the polls are now closing on the West Coast. So a little bit more than half the vote in. Again, this is not electoral balloting. Electoral college balloting. This is the popular vote. And right now, the president with a slim lead, 51% to 48% over Joe Biden. We've got team coverage across Metro Detroit tonight.
Our Mar McDonald is following the Senate race between Gary Peters and John James, with Priya Mann in Macomb County, a crucial swing county in the race for the White House.
Let's start things off, though, with Hank Winchester live at the TCF Center downtown, where they're counting ballots right now. Hank, you've been talking to Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson tonight.
We certainly had, Devin and Kimberly, and I'll tell you what, the Secretary of State and also the clerk here in Detroit thrilled with how things played out. If you take a live look behind me, you can see the counting continues, counting 170,000 absentee ballots here in the city. Here are the main headlines, though, today. Really not many technical or general issues at polling locations all across the state and here in Detroit. And also the other headline, the record turnout. In fact, turnout here in Detroit could be its highest in 30 years. Here inside the TCF Center, the counting continues. More than 170,000 absentee ballots in Detroit, about 100,000 counted so far. Here's Clerk Janice Winfrey.
Precincts were light today. We expected that. The good thing is we have very, very few problems. They opened on time, well staffed. Our poll workers decided to come out and work during this pandemic, and I couldn't be more grateful.
Lines long at some locations around Metro Detroit today. The turnout record-setting. Voting-related problems kept to a minimum.
We saw millions of people vote in our state this election, and I'm truly grateful for every single person who was part of Team Democracy making it work.
There were concerns about robocalls targeting Flint voters, encouraging them to vote on Wednesday. This Westland Church, a precinct for the primary, changed for the general, leaving some confused.
I got here and doesn't look like this is a voting poll location, but I don't see any signs for a different location.
And then there was Demetrius Alexander. He contacted Help Me Hank after being turned away at the polls because he has COVID-19.
Just going back and forth and then being discriminated, to feel like I'm being discriminated against because I have COVID.
He was sent to several different precincts where he was told that he could vote safely in his car, but after waiting for hours, still no ballot. I contacted the ACLU, and within an hour, Demetrius was able to vote. He told me that he was smiling big time underneath that mask. Demetrius, we're smiling too. Back out here live inside the TCF Center in the heart of downtown Detroit. Happy he was able to vote. Happy so many of you were able to vote today. In fact, a look at the record turnout just with early voting across the state. Almost 3.3 million ballots returned early or today. And then again here in the city of Detroit, the clerk saying that she expects at least 55% turnout. Again, that could be the biggest turnout here in the city in 25 or 30 years. We're live here tonight downtown. Hank Winchester, back to you.
All right, Hank, let's stay with that. Still, obviously, a lot of votes left to count, but getting a little bit clearer picture of how the counties are voting, for example. Let's bring in our pollster, Richard Zuba. Richard, let me start with what Hank just mentioned there, 55% turnout in the city of Detroit. What would that tell you?
Those are good numbers for Joe Biden. They're much higher than we saw in 2016. And those are voters he needs. He desperately needs that Hillary Clinton did not get in 2016.
And as you've been looking now at the breakout of the way things are going in certain counties across the state, tell me what you're seeing there.
Well, I think we're getting the race we expected, to be honest. And that is the early vote that comes in would be very strong for Donald Trump and John James. But the later vote is going to be this absentee vote. It's going to be a long, long night, probably well into the morning before we have these votes. And I think, We have to wait until those come in because we saw in the polling, those are strongly Democratic votes by margins of 40%.
It's funny, Richard, we often talk about, well, where is that vote coming from? In this race, we're talking about when is that vote coming from?
It's a completely different dynamic, this election. And I think I've been talking to a lot of people this evening who are just befuddled because we don't know where these votes, whether they're election day votes or absentee votes. But we're starting to get a clear picture now that what we're seeing is election day votes, not absentee votes.
And those will be added later. But what we're also seeing, and this has been your theme of the night, voter engagement, turnout, unreal.
Very high, very high. We're going to be in 5 million or a little more range. Yeah. I don't think we're going to come to that 5.5 million number at all. The other thing that I find interesting is that the numbers we are seeing, we see Donald Trump and John James tracking very similarly in their numbers. We saw this in our polling that these races are going to be similar. And I think as one goes, the other goes.
Pretty tightly linked. All right, Richard, thanks for your thoughts. We'll continue to get his thoughts tonight here and on clickondetroit.com. Our other big race that we're following, of course, is that U.S. Senate race between Gary Peters and John James that Richard just mentioned.
Mara McDonald live in Pontiac with the Peters campaign following that race for us tonight. Mara, good evening.
Good evening, Kimberly, and here's the bottom line. We're not going to know tonight who has won the U.S. Senate race in Michigan. I just don't think it's a possibility at this point, and quite frankly, I don't think the Peters camp does either. They're starting to take down their election night gear back here. Senator Peters came out and spoke to us just moments ago. Take a listen.
Unprecedented turnout, and it certainly speaks to the importance of this election and how people all across Michigan understood that it was vitally important for their voice to be heard.
Peters is a first-term senator, which means, that comes with a certain set of vulnerabilities, but he is also a long-time Michigan Politico, and he is facing a formidable challenge from Detroit businessman and Iraq war vet John James. As a matter of fact, James has led through most of the vote totals this evening, although it appears, at least peripherally, that those are all election day voters, not those absentee votes. You can see things starting to shift. For example, in Oakland County, where I'm at right now, for most of the night, James led Peters here in Oakland County, but those numbers are starting to change. Peters is in the lead, but interestingly enough, James, the last time I checked, is still outperforming the president, at least right now in Oakland County. And now, speaking of Oakland County, let's look at some of the races here. The Democrats wanted to pick up a multitude of seats in Oakland County, starting with the chief one, which is the Oakland County Executive. And right now, if you look at the numbers between Dave Coulter and Mike Kowal, it is Coulter who is in the lead. I think we're going to know who has won these countywide races tonight. But as far as anything like U.S. Senate or President, I think it's going to be sometime tomorrow. We are live in Pontiac. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara, and from Oakland County, now let's head to Macomb County, an area that was so very important 4 years ago in President Trump's victory.
Seems the whole country knows to watch Macomb County. Now, Priya Mann live from Warren tonight with what she's seeing there. Priya.
Yeah, Devin, Kim, we didn't see long lines here, but we did see a steady stream of voters making their way into the Butcher Education Center. It's one of the largest polling sites in Macomb County. Here outside, there was an enthusiastic crowd of both Trump and Biden supporters. And while there were a few moments of brief discord, they left here with a sign of unity.
Take your guns by executive order.
Total insanity. This has never happened before.
That's why we must have a landslide.
Energetic Trump and Biden supporters exchanged a few words outside the Butcher Education Center in Warren, one of the busiest polling sites in Macomb County.
I got a call from my neighbors that this was going on. To me, I think it's a form of intimidation. It's not even a subtle form of intimidation. That's why I made up my sign that we need to end this nightmare.
We have the untouchable thirst for freedom.
Dressed as George Washington, the de facto leader of these Trump supporters says they want to encourage dialogue.
I love it. I love it. We need this. We need this dynamic discussion. This is what the founders had done.
Both men had very different views on why this was one of the most contentious elections in recent memory.
The only way we can do that is to put this kind of rhetoric away and come together as Americans.
The message by the fake media has been very derogatory and not true. And a lot of the things he's done and said are not coming out to the public.
But before polls closed, the two sides decided to break bread, so to speak, posing for a picture and breaking out into song.
This is great. People are very passionate, whichever way they vote.
And guide her. And guide her. To the night. With the light from above.
Yeah, after singing God Bless America, both sides left here peacefully. You know, the Macomb County clerk says more than 300,000 absentee ballots were mailed out. More than 90% were returned. Of course, it's going to take some time to count all of those votes. Reporting live from Warren, I'm Priya Mab, Local 4.
All right, Priya. Aside from the presidential race and the Senate race, a lot of attention tonight on the outcome of the broader Senate picture. 35 Senate seats up for grabs across the country.
Tonight will determine which party has control for the next 2 years. Karen Drew is watching some of the key races. And Karen, we expect a lot of close ones.
Well, that's right, Kim and Devin. We are keeping our eyes on many tight races. Maine, Georgia, North Carolina, and of course, right here in Michigan, to name a few. Heading into tonight, Republicans held a slim 53-47 majority. Here are where things stand right now. The Associated Press has called South Carolina for Republican Lindsey Graham in the past hour. In Colorado, Democrat John Hickenlooper defeated Cory Gardner. Two states we're watching closely, Iowa and Montana, with polls closing about an hour ago. Both are a toss-up at this moment. And at last check, Arizona is leaning Democrat, but it is still too early to tell. Now, if Joe Biden wins, Democrats need to turn 3 GOP-controlled seats, 4 if President Trump is reelected. Meantime, NBC News is projecting Democrats will keep control of the House. We'll be keeping an eye on the results throughout the night and on clickondetroit.com. Devin, Kimberly, back to you.
Okay, Karen, we're also looking at the local races that will have an impact for years to come.
Let's start with the first of 2 statewide proposals that would change the state's constitution if passed. Prop 1 asks voters to approve changes to the way state and local park projects are funded. Right now, you see only about a third of the vote has been counted so far, but the yeses are way out in front, 82% to 18%.
And Prop 2 would make changes to the way law enforcement has to handle searching things such as cell phones and laptops, requiring a search warrant for that data. And with 31% of the precincts reporting, the yeses are ahead at 88%.
In Detroit, Proposal N asked Detroiters to approve $250 million in 30-year investment bonds that would be used to continue the demolitions in the city, to demolish 8,000 vacant homes and renovate 8,000 others. We're a little over half the vote right now. 65% of the vote is in on this, and 67% so far the yeses have it.
And let's take another look at where things stand in the race for the White House. Still a lot of states yet to be called as voting just ended on the West Coast. Remember, the magic number is 270.
One more update now on where the U.S. Senate race stands here in Michigan, with John James looking to unseat the incumbent Gary Peters. Just about a third of the vote in. James right now with a healthy 12-point lead, but as Richard Zuba reminded us and cautioned us earlier, that mail-in vote is yet to be dumped in here, and we expect these numbers will change a bit coming up. Will they change enough? We'll see, to make a difference from what we're seeing now. Starting back up at 11:30 on clickondetroit.com, our Jason Carr will be joined by our Grant Herms, and Richard Zuba, our pollster, will be back to go through tonight's results so far. Also on clickondetroit.com, we've got the national, statewide, and local races. The results of every single race that you would want to look at is right there at our website.
Shooting in Metro Detroit.
What sparked this shooting and what police are saying about the shooter just ahead. Let's check in with Ben.
Devin and Kim, beautiful election days, at least as far as the weather goes, and this is just the start of a streak that's going to go on and on and on. We'll look at that when we come back on Local 4 News at 11.